Hey guys, this is Al. So what I'm going to be trying to do is install my newest Fire TV build. So we're going to get started. First, you're going to want to make sure I push the home button, get to the home screen, and from here, I would assume that you have the newer Fire TV layout such as the one shown here. So from here, we're going to go to the settings. We're going to go down to applications. We're going to click on that. We're going to go down to manage installed applications, and we're going to go down to ES File Explorer. Now this is on the assumption that you have 3.2.5.5, which is something that will have the black background, as I'm going to show you right here. I'm going to launch the application. So if you have a background similar to this, then you're good to go. So from here, I just opened it just to show you. The first step is we're going to go to Kodi. If you notice, I have Kodi and SPMC both installed on here. I'm going to click on one. We're going to go down to clear data. Very important to clear that data. Get that memory back that may be stored on the stick. And then from here, we're going to click on uninstall. And then click on install again. It should be gone now. You notice that? We're going to do the same thing for SPMC. We're going to go down to clear data, push it one more time, and then sometimes it might take a few seconds. Go back up to uninstall, click it, click uninstall, it should disappear now. Now we're going to go back up to ES File Explorer, we're going to launch it. So if you have this nice background, if you notice I have nothing here, if you might have something called a backup link there, you want to hold down the select button and remove from list. Now keep in mind that's only if you have the backup link. I did not have it here. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to click the download link and we're going to see, do we have any folders in here? Yes, we do. Let's clear some of the junk. So hold down the select button. It's going to select it and go down to delete. You want to delete all the files here because you want to start fresh. So once we make sure to do that if there's more files in here in your download folder. And once you're done with that, we're going to click on add. Now here, you see the screen pops up, click select once. It's going to ask you to go to the path. And we're going to type in this address as shown. It's https:// I think that was 2 forward slashes as a matter of fact. And then we're going to go goo.gl/. Now keep in mind, this is where it gets important. It's going to be lowercase a, push the menu button once, and it's going to go to uppercase C, and then the number 2, J, which is going to be uppercase, and then X, uppercase, and a lowercase e. So push the menu button again, it's going to go back down. From here, you're going to push the play button once, and then we can, name this back up again, assuming we successfully deleted the previous file. And I did misspell that. You can push the reverse key to delete any keys. So from here, once you have it named, you're going to push the play button and you're going to see the link, the name, and you should have this option now. If for whatever reason it says it's unsuccessful, make sure to name it something like backup 1, backup 2. Click on add, and now we're going to see it's there. So if we look at this, click on the link once, and it will load the actual essentials.zip. Make sure to go to highlight under download anyway and click on that once, and it should start downloading. From here, depending on your internet speed, it may take 1, 2, 3, maybe even up to 20 minutes, as it is a fairly large file. So Just be patient. Once it's done, it will let you know. We finished downloading. From here, we're gonna go to open folder. And let me make sure y'all can see everything over here. I think I might have. All right. So now that we're over here, we're gonna push the buttons until we can actually highlight this. We're gonna hold down the select button. We're gonna go down and we're gonna go to the rename. Now, let me zoom out a little bit as it's not showing. There it goes. Rename right there. We're gonna click on rename and then we're gonna push the select button. And we're gonna just hold down the reverse button all the way until we get into the zip. And then from there, once you see essentials.zip, push the play button once and it'll turn into a book as shown right here. Now from here, we're gonna highlight this, hold down the select button, and we're gonna go to more and we're gonna extract. So we're gonna click extract to once. We're gonna push the down button once and then click select. You'll see current path highlighted. Push down, down, and then to the right, push OK. This is gonna decompress the folder that you just downloaded so we can work with it finally. This shouldn't take no more than a minute or so, as I'm doing this in real time. If some of the video from the previous 8 minutes or so was a little chopped up, I apologize. This is not my best quality video. So now you'll have a folder over here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna see the book right there. You're gonna hold down the select button, go down. We're gonna delete it now. Gonna make sure you click OK, make that disappear. Now you'll be left with just a folder. Go in there, and then from here you see Cody. Select that once, go down, right, and click install. And then from here, go down, down, and then right to install. Click on that once, and it'll be installing Kodi. I decided to move back to Kodi because SPMC is no longer supported, meaning it's no longer being updated as it should be for all these updates that always come out. So Kodi is the safe bet for the moment. And if that changes, I'll make sure to let y'all know, probably with a new video. Once it's done, push down and click on done. And for the most part, we'll be done here in ES File Explorer. So just push the back button, back, push back if it asks to exit. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna click the back button once, twice. You can actually click the home button from here. And you'll see your home screen may or may not look something like this. If we go down to your apps and games, we're gonna go all the way to the right until we see all. Click on that and you'll see a whole list of all your apps. Now, Kodi will probably be hidden all the way at the bottom, so push the menu button here, go down and click move to front. Now if you see ES File Explorer has already been moved, ES File Explorer may be somewhere around here. You can move it to the front as well. Click the back button, and now go back down. You'll see Kodi right there. Click on that once. We're gonna open up Kodi. So if you notice, Kodi looks a little bit different. This is 17.6 Krypton. And like I said, it's mostly due to, updates. So let me make sure. All right. So this is going to look very different, and this is probably the reason we needed a video. So from here, we're going to go to add-ons, click on that once, go up here to this box looking icon and click on that. We're gonna go to install from zip file, click on that. It's gonna say there's, it's restricted. Go to settings, and then from here, click on that button once. It's gonna say, are you sure you wanna do this? Click yes. And then from here, click the back button once. And now we'll be back here at the install from zip file. So click on that once, go down to external storage, go down to download, go down to essentials, and from here we're gonna do plugin.video.usb wizard. Click on that one time. You should see an icon saying it's been installed. So from here, you can actually just go up to my add-ons and then go down to program add-ons. Click on that. Go down to backup restore wizard. Click on that once. And you see right there, click open. Now from here, it's going to ask you to set a storage path. Click yes. Click to the right and just select. This is going to open up a thing. So we're going to go down to external storage. We're going to go to download and essentials. From here, there's going to be nothing there, but go to the right and click OK. And then from here, click one more time to the right and click OK. And we'll be presented with this window. So we're gonna go down, we're gonna click restore, and we're gonna do a full restore. So click on that once, and it'll start restoring. Now, there's some cases where after this screen, it'll say, hey, restart Kodi to, take changes if nothing happens. Sometimes it'll stay frozen at the 100%, which is this blue bar that you see going. And sometimes it actually just automatically quits Kodi. So what we need to do after this is done is we need to restart Kodi. That way we can make sure the build gets on there, in a good manner. So keep in mind some of your Fire Sticks may work a little bit faster than mine. My test Fire Stick is actually the first generation, so yours may be going a tad bit faster than mine. Now, if you notice here, it actually said, please reboot your box if home screen has not changed. Now, you click OK, and obviously it didn't change. So what we can do is we can click the home button, and it looked like that was almost going to go to the home screen, but I already pushed the home button. We're going to go down to settings. We're going to go to applications. We're going to go to manage installed applications. And we're going to go down to Kodi. Click on that once, and then go down once, click on force stop. Click it maybe 1 or 2 times more just to make sure it stops. And then from here, you can push the home button. Now we're back home. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down. We're going to see launch Kodi. Let's see if it successfully restored the build that I had. So from here, you're actually going to see that the new build was successfully put on here. And we actually need to make sure to try to get this up and going now. So this has changed. You may have a little screen that pops up such as this. You can click dismiss. So the first thing you do with this build, we're going to go down to settings, go to the right, go down to add-ons, and we're going to make sure that everything's updated. So click to the left once and go up, and then click on check for updates. And from here, you can click the right button. And from here, it looks like everything's been updated. But for whatever reason that you're installing this build, a few months from March or a month from March, you'll notice there may be some updates. So this is good to check. From here, go back. If you notice this build was built on March 21st, this may or may not be the latest build at this moment, but this is the same process for installing my newer builds for Kodi. And as you notice, things have been much simplified a lot. So there's one tab for movies TV. Neptune Rises and Genesis Reborn are my favorites at this moment for watching content. And as you notice, you would have to go down. Sports and cartoons. You have your sports level, cartoons 8. Most of the simplicity in this build is just meant towards, watching movies and TV shows. Sports is something that cannot be guaranteed anymore, so I'm not, making any promises, but if you're able to watch it, hey, good for you. So from here, you can just watch it. You can go to movies, TV shows, and the rest is pretty self-explanatory. It's still the same process, nothing different. And, take some time to just explore the menus. Everything should be working fine, but just as a final check, before I forget, go to File Manager, go to Profile Directory, and you're gonna see, as long as you don't see Advanced XML between thumbnails and GUI settings, then we're golden here. At this moment, you can also clear out the cache and clear out a lot of the mess by going to Settings and going to Delete Temp Files. If you had a few updates, then this is a good place to go. You can clear cache by clicking Select, then clicking Yes, and then it says, click Yes again, and push OK. Go down to Purge Packages, go down, click Yes. There are 7 packages, click Yes. I'm done. And one other thing, delete thumbnails. This is a good way of clearing out everything in the Kodi system. Keep it fresh, keep it running well. So it asks you to restart. So from here, click on Settings, and you have Quit. Just click on that once, and it'll go back to the home screen, to the Amazon home screen. Sometimes it takes a minute or two. Sometimes it does it right away. So we'll see how long it takes. So for the most part, that's it. This is the new build. Feel free to explore. Let me know what you think. And, I hope it works really well for you. Thank you so much.